Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. I am Mage 1011 and today we're continuing our side stories of post Dawntrail and maybe we'll get around to the MSQ. Who knows? Without further ado, let's get started. When we last left off, we were about to enter the second of the current two alliance raids for Dawntrail. So without further setbacks, let's head in. It's a 14-minute wait. Let's do some hunts while we wait. So let's head to our home city state, that being Ulda, and pick up the hunts there. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to switch to a lower level class that I've been working on, that being Warrior. We're going to head over here and we're going to pick up the hunts for this current. We're only going to be taking the elite hunt for this one. Karthus is the destination. We're gonna... Oh, I need to make sure I'm being heard. So let's make sure my audio is working. Testing 1, 2. Yep, audio is good. But yeah, time to get started. Our elite hunt for our ARR is in Karthus. Karthus Sudden Highlands. That's a lot of places it could spawn, so let's open up the map. Karthus. We're gonna head here. There are a lot of places this thing can spawn. Quite literally all over this giant map. So we're gonna be flying around for a while. But yeah, we're gonna do hunts while we wait for the duty finder. Oh, we got Midgardsolmr, Father of Dragons, as our mount. Let's start up here. Yeah, I could spawn in a dozen of these places. It's not over here. We need to comb this entire map until we find it. Could definitely spawn over here. Not joining that fate. Okay, it's not over here. Of course, I had to get one of the few elite marks for ARR that has dozens of locations. Looks like it's not over here. Oh, time to duty finder. Sandoria, the second walk. Getting a bit of lag. Mm-hmm. That appears to be a cleave. Okay, it's a cleave on that side. I almost ran into it. Oh. This lag is killing me, jeez. Oh, I'm dead. What the? Raelius! Thank you for the subscription and the 21 months. How you doing, buddy? I'm good. Oh, there was a cleave that way. Oh, my. I'm dead. Wow, this is a lot of mechanics. Whoa. Uh... What is going on? Whoa, that straight up one-shot me. What the hell? Oh, so we need to line up with those path forms. I can't use that here. No one healed me. Thanks. I am not good at this. Okay, I'm learning. do what damage I can while I can, because no one wants to heal me. Legacy of Zalot. Old Richard. Mapping the realm. San Dioa. Barely got out of that. Oh, that was a inn. upon a deal. Okay. Damn. Didn't read that well. Okay. I wasn't sure where to go. This is utter chaos. There we go. Second walk complete. Let's see. Healer. Got nothing. Okay, I'm gonna pass. 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 Need. 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 Okay, I got one. Appreciate was worried sick about you. I'm sure she's glad to see you're back and with barely a scratch on you. But where's Axel? Did something happen? Hopefully you're back and still in one piece. But where's Axel? Axel. Did something happen? You had a fight to fight Omega and Ultima too? Wow, Surreal Jaw won't hold back this time. But you made it out fine. I'm sure Axel did too. What do you want now? Oh dear, it seems your merry little band is a member short. Could it be their life was cut tragically short on the battlefield? Though I suppose life would be something of an exaggeration, wouldn't it? But I digress. I came here to congratulate you on your impressive trouncing of the echoes. Indeed, your struggles have afforded me vital knowledge, knowledge I will put to good use in my next selection. Spare us the bravado. Anyone with eyes can see you're really upset about losing. Why would I have cause to be upset when everything is going to plan? The stronger he proves to be, the more powerful our ruler will be when all is said and done. But why? Why go to such lengths? Because we deserve better than that mockery of a contest could muster, and the world will soon see that I am fit to govern alongside a true ruler. Usurp the throne, and the world will only see you as a would-be tyrant, a traitor. Please, Surreal Jaw, it's not too late to stop this. Despite what you may think, the Dawn Servants have served the people well, and I have no doubt they would forgive you your transgressions just as they forgave me. What happened to you, Bikul Jaja? What happened to the proud warrior who vied for the throne, understanding that only the Mamulja are fit to rule? Whatever bonds you believe you've forged with Wolkamot are merely an illusion born of convenience. You think your loyalty set you along a noble path, but you're nothing more than her lapdog. It means to her highness it means to her highness that might be the a means to for her highness to might the blessed to the might of the blessed siblings. And when she falls, you'll fall your you'll find yourself a mongrel on the streets. You've as you've always been. You're wrong, Sorilja. Oh. You're wrong, Sorilja. You're wrong. I Izabukul Jaja, you'll reopen your wounds. Haha. Serves you right for trying to protect that thing, considering the damage her core incurred battling our champion. She hasn't long left anyway. But she's not the only. But she's not the only one in a precarious position, is she? Or have you forgotten the constant contents of my letter? It would be all too easy to unleash an army of echoes upon the good people of Yoktel. If you value their safety, then the selection must continue. Up, someone's at my door. BRB. You disgust me, Cerealja, and that's saying something. If there's nothing else, I have much to prepare, and more still to consider, before making my next selection. Until next time. You're back. My apologies for the delay. Fighting off all the echoes took longer than I had expected. Clearly you had no trouble fighting your way out. So why the long faces? Did something happen? That rotten snake. How long do I have before I... If what he says is true, then, and the two of us are indeed echoes, then any significant injury could quite literally wipe us from existence. But be that as it may, even I am not real. And the love I bear for Vanadale and her memories, that's why I keep fighting. Me too. Worrying about what's going to happen, what's going to get us, worrying about it isn't going to get us anywhere. I already know the truth. And we get a phoenix down and some gold. Memories... the memories sleeping in Juno's stir. Perhaps the Hume adventurer has new knowledge to share with you. to defeat only to not defeat not only Kim Lenant, but also his brother El Eld Nurch is nothing short of miraculous. I dare say there are few adventurers of your caliber in the Venedal. I'm tired of just standing around. There has to be something I can do. Northward. Bakuljata is putting his heads together to consider your next move. Until Surreal makes himself known again, all we can do is wait, and feels like we're playing right into his hands. But enough of my rantings. You must be tired after all he's put you through. Why don't we return to Tuliyola for now? I'll meet you all at Bright Bloom Post. Oh yeah, I was unlocking lavender beds off screen. I'll do that later. Ffxiv, welcome on in. How you doing? Sorry if I butchered your name. I'm not the best at reading. We've spent so much time here, one might say has become our base of operations. I'm much better now, thanks to Preshe and my brother's healing magics. Rest assured, you won't find me underfoot next time. After those orcs and everything else Surreal threw at us, it's nice to finally get a chance to breathe, ain't it? Speaking of which, what were you two up to the first time we were afforded a reprieve from his scheming? Doing as any good adventurer would, exploring, more specifically in Dawntrail. We happened upon a most fascinating settlement of giants on our travels, the Yokui, I believe they called themselves. They bear a striking resemblance to the trolls of our world. Only in appearance, mind. Trolls are a hostile sort given to looting and plundering and known for serving as sellswords. That wasn't all we saw, though. We traveled all over. I was hoping to find someone who might have seen Surreal, or at the very least, know something about Electrope. I'll be surprised if you did. Electrope isn't native to Ral. It came from the Kingdom of Alexandria, inside the dome in Jok'Taral. The dome? They said we needed some sort of permit to cross the bridge leading north. If that's where Electrope comes from, do you reckon there's anyone there who could help figure out if we're really echoes? Oblivion may be able to shed some light on things, as they've been working rather closely with the Lance Guard of late. I see no reason why a request couldn't be made through the wings of reflection. Meaning we should go and pay them a visit, yes? Just as well, if we're going to get these two travel passes, I'm sure the guard will expedite the process if we mention their to accompany Wolf Mage. Wouldn't such a permit normally require a minor some manner of rare goods in exchange, or perhaps an exorbitant sum of gil? Alright, I've heard stories about adventurers struggling to get passes for the airships in Vanadale. I'd sooner walk if I had to pay those prices. Sorry for the wait. The Lance Guard had no trouble readying the passes for the both of you. So soon? Gods, the depths of his coffers must be struggling. As for Oblivion, they're keen to learn more about you. In fact, they've asked to meet you on the outskirts of Alexandria. It's a rather long way from here to the dome, though. We should stop in Nawazi Springs, catch our breath, and shore up supplies. I'll show them the way there. I always have trouble saying that name. Nawazi. And I'm sorry for butchering it if there are any Native Americans here, because these names are heavily based on Native American names. Wait, why are you damaged, Floofy Plume? Why? Poor burb. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for my daughter. Have you seen a little Eldite girl anywhere? I see. Gods, where could she have run off to? You say you're from the dome, aren't you? What's got you so worked up in a hurry? Yes, I am. My name's Jasper, and it's my daughter. She's gone missing. Try to stay calm, all right? Maybe we can help. What does she look like? Right, her name's Scaria. She's an Eldite like me. Long red hair. We were planning to move from Solution 9 to Tuliolo, so we came to visit first. Learn about our road be home. We were waiting to ride the Ronik. Before I knew it, she had wandered off. I think I may have seen her a little while ago. Girls like your daughter don't seem all that common in these parts. Pretty sure she was heading somewhere to the south. We'd better hurry and find her before something in the winds finds her first. You leave this to us. She'll be back and safe before you know it. Sorry to put our plans on hold after dragging you all this way out here. We should have more than enough time before we're to meet with Oblivion. Besides, what manner of adventurer would we be if we ignored a person in need? Well, let's be quick about it. We'll just go... I'll go with Jasper and ask around if anyone has seen Scoria. You three check the south. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Please be careful out there. You heard Bakul Jaja. Let's get going. There was a settlement to the south of, if memory serves. Perhaps someone there has seen Scoria. Let's each speak with 3 or so people, then reconvene to see what we can piece together of her whereabouts. Talk to Jasper? If what your young friend said is true, and my daughter really is somewhere to the south, I pray you find her quickly. The sooner we find her, the sooner we can meet with Oblivion. That's not south, that's north. A young Eldite girl. I haven't. No, I haven't. It's not often you hear of Eldite looking to move to Tuliolo. If we can expect more in the future, I'd certainly like to get to know them. I'm looking for a young, Eldite girl. She's said to be wandering around about nearby. Would you happen to have seen her? Let's see if we can find Preche, see what she's doing. Let's mount up. Looks like Preche is nowhere to be found. Oh well. I saw her wandering about the outside of town, but only for a moment. No sooner had our eyes met than she ran off. I'd love to help, but I have to get back to work. Oh, there's Preche, I think. No, that's not her. Looks like she's just not around. I was just up north a little while ago, but I didn't see any Eldite girl wandering about. Poor thing, I hope she's not in any trouble. I think I've learned all I can from the people here. Did you discover anything of note? I heard much the same, so we can say with certainty she passed through here not long ago. Let's continue on southward. Ooh, the TF Phoenix. Appreciate it. There you are. I take it you haven't had any luck finding her either? All I found searching around here was monsters. To be honest, it felt like a waste of time at first. While I was thumping this one, though, I could have sworn I saw a kid in the distance. I'm I'm betting it was her. If we hurry, we might be able to catch up to her. For whom the verse is sung. Whoever that was I saw scurrying off, to be fair. Let's... Whoever that was I saw scurrying off can't be far. Let's go, before any monsters find them. You found her, thank goodness. Who are you people? The name's Preshe. Your father asked us to come find you. What are you doing out here all by yourself? He said we have to move, but I don't want to go. I want to stay in Alexandria and be a singer. I know something about the music of Intuiolo, but they never listen. They'd never listen to a nobody like me who's not even from Tyrol. Thinking about it made me sad, made me mad. I needed to be alone to think, so I ran and kept running. Then somehow I found myself here. I'm sorry if I caused you all any trouble. No need to be sorry. You're safe, and that's all that matters. I know. You remind me of a friend of mine. Uma. One day I found her out near the coast with a beautiful view just like this, crying like it was the end of the world. She had been trying to join the choir, but turned out she was too nervous to sing in front of people. But this world is one damn big place. If you spend all your time dwelling on small setbacks, you'll never be able to appreciate the bigger picture. It'd be a lie to say I know what you're going through, but what I do know is this: giving up on singing would mean the end of the world you've been working towards. I told Oma the same thing, and you know what? She kept pursuing her passion for singing and eventually joined the Tavnazian Cathedral Choir, just like she always dreamed. But what if they hate my songs? What if they all just laugh at me? All sorts of people live here in Tyrol, you know, and now there are even folks from other worlds mingling with the locals. It's full of burst. It's full to burst with discovery. Being different is what makes your song special, and I'm sure there are people who would appreciate that. So I say keep singing. Share your music with this big wide world. Would it be alright if I started by sharing with you? Scoria, I'm sorry for making you worry. Scoria was pretty amazing, wasn't she? I listened to Ulma practice singing heaps, so believe me when I say Scoria will be just fine. Safe and sound without a scratch. I can only imagine the weight lifted off her father's heart. A resourceful as ever, I see. Well done. Oh, there you are. It's so good to see you all safe. Scoria has told me everything. I didn't know how I could ever repay you. But after we've finished moving to Tuliolo, I certainly intend to try. You have my word on that. I hope to see you again soon, and I'd love to meet your friend Ulma as well. You and me both. When we do, we'll be certain to tell Ulma that Presce has another dear friend who is dying to meet her. I can hardly wait. And I promise to keep singing, share my music with the world, just like you said. So you better come back. I'll have a front row seat waiting for you. Right, of course. We had better be on our way. Thank you again for everything. Till we meet again, I hope. Dot dot dot. Oh, Presce. Apocalypse nigh. Bukojaja has his eyes set on the dome. Now that Scoria is safe and reunited with her father, I think it's time we make for the dome. We can take the train from Sh- Shaloni Station. Pressure, it's time to go. Oh, sorry, right, let's get going. No, that's the wrong quest. So it is over there. Carbuncle. I'd heard all tell of the dome before, but it's quite the sight, even at this distance. We'll need but a few. We need but a few tickets. I know I said worrying about if we're real isn't going to get us anywhere, but gods, I feel like such a damn hypocrite. I can't stop thinking about what Surreal just said. I'm not scared though. I mean, it's a little scary, but more than that, it's why does this have to be so complicated? You really miss Ulma, don't you? That's precisely it. Listening to Scoria reminded me of Ulma and home. It makes me wonder what everyone is up to. I can think of at least one person who's already in the midst of their next grand adventure. Even if we're merely echoes, who is to say we can't return to Valnadel? I've no doubt Real Jaw would know a way. And what place would I have in Vanadel when the real Pressure is already there? Just when I think I've put it out of my mind, I think of Lenant and Elderche. Clearly imposters, but proof we're living the same lie. When we met Scoria, she's so excited to have us come back and see her saying we should just and saying we would just felt like more of a lie. There's no doubt in my mind we'll stop Cyrilja, but what then? What happens to us? Would that I had an answer for you, but I don't. No one does, because the future is what we make of it. Once this is over, I intend to see all this world has to offer. I may be without memories, but I have not lost my adventurous heart. Perhaps I'll even find a new calling along the way. The world is one damn big place after all. I dare say there's something out there for both of us. When you're right, you're right. I guess we'll just find our own place to call home. But first things first, we need to go and meet with Oblivion. Damn it all. We had better hurry. Poor Brescia. It's alright. I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. Even if these memories of adventure echoed upon our hearts, etched upon our hearts, are not our own, we're still here, in this moment, and that makes us real. Kekwazana has agreed to speak with us on behalf of Oblivion. Best not keep him waiting. You must be the ones Shale told me about. I'm Kekwazana, one of the electro engineers. And what was it you wanted to discuss? I see. Well, that takes more than just memories etched on electrope. Removal job magics are quite impressive, though. They almost seem alive. I mean, of course you're alive. Technology, maybe, but just for let's just forget I said anything, alright? Don't worry about it. We're not even sure ourselves, to be honest. The only thing we're certain of is that our bodies are made from electrope. We were hoping you could help figure out what that means for us. We can't just sit around moping, you know? I'm not sure how much I can help, but I'd certainly love to try. We're in your debt, sir. While you're conducting your tests, would it be alright if we looked around? There's something about unfamiliar lands that stirs an adventurer's blood. And oh, wait, if we're made of electrope, do we have blood to stir? Even if we don't, that's an absurd question to ask, don't you think? Well, at least they seem to be in better spirits. Perhaps they simply find the truth comforting. If we might return to the topic at hand, yes. Feel free to explore as you like. Then settled. The site of our next adventure will be here in the dome, and then Dawntrail. I hope we'll see you again around, Wolf Mage. And worry not, I'll keep a close eye on Brescia and ensure we're not away over long. We mustn't lose sight of our true goal, after all. To defeat Sorelja, God's willing, secure a means to persist without his magics. And I'll stand by both of you every step of the way. If the two of you will follow me, I need to collect a few samples. Oh no, I forgot. I never took them to Gibraltar for tacos. There is so much in Tuyo they have yet to see, so much they have yet to eat. I suppose I'll have to bring food here when they're free. A fine idea, brother. Perhaps, but it will have to wait. Let's return to Bright Bloom Close for now. Nah, I can use Gil for this. Don't want to waste my tickets. Oh, it's raining. I've told the Lance Guard what I could of recent events, though I'm sure there's still plenty more you have to share. The cool judge had told me what happened. Well done defeating Cyrilja's echoes. We'll make certain the Lance Guard is duly prepared when new threats arise in Yokotel. Well, I accidentally skipped some. Waiting for Cyrilja to show himself is maddening, but it will be worth it to finally put him to the sword. At the first sign of activity in those woods, you can be certain the Lance Guard will contact you. Until next time, take care. Meanwhile, in the rift. How much longer must I wait for this vessel you promised me? Apologies, Dawn Servant. It is no simple matter to fashion a vessel befitting one of your majesty, but soon, very soon, preparations will be complete. How many times have I explained this to that insufferable oaf? I thought him a kindred spirit from across the rift, but this impulsiveness is beginning to test my patience. At least that adventurer, for their part, continues to exceed my expectations. Once I find the echo that proves his match, everything else will fall into place. He did well to stand against the ancients and against the gods, not a chance. But against the gods, not a chance. His companions will need to be dealt with as well. Prichet will be a simple enough, but the other one, Al-Sal, was it? I thought he was nothing more than a meddling amalgamation of memories, but that he continues to survive defies all reason. A man of such resilience in Vanadal would have to be. No, it couldn't be. If I'm right about this, then no matter. Thankfully, I am without my I am not without my contingencies. We deserve better. We will have better. Our blessed siblings, possessed of resolve and reason, are fit to rule. The cool Jaja was little more than a witless brute before, but clearly his companions have stirred something within him. Perhaps he's not without value after all. The memories abiding within Juno stir once more. Perhaps the adventurers there have new knowledge to share with you. And with that, we've completed the side stories available to us thus far for Dawntrail. And without no further ados, let's do the main scenario quest. Or at least start it. Actually, you know what? We're gonna end stream here and start the MSQ next time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my stream. I hope you guys stop by again. Until next time, I've been Wolf Mage 1011. I'll see you guys then. Bye!